Hello and welcome. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Certainly a good toss to win. You would have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there are a lot of runs in this pitch. Ratchin will want to get off to a good start and will take on the new ball, it seems. And at the other end will be the left-hander.
Thakur has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Yes. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
End of the over. The Super Kings, 14 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. First ball for the batter, coming in.
On the back foot, and that's gone high in the air, and that'll be 4. Great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Whacked away. 9 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 23 for none.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Marsh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, great shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Yep. No. Yes.
A poor over. The captain's going to have to make big decisions on this bowling attack if this continues.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand. How will the bowler respond?
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that has just flown. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
Absolute dominance. They kept going and going in that power play. At this rate, the records will drop in no time.
Driven through cover, just the one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. Over. The Super Kings are 76 for none.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Khan coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Brilliant shot there.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. How will he reply?
Yep.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
No, terrible shot.
End of the 10th over. The Super Kings are now on 98 for none.
Great shot, through the gap.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Nicely played.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
The Super Kings are now on 103 for none.
Ahmed coming back into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nice shot. Runs possible.
End of the 12th over. The Super Kings are now on 110 for none.
Marsh back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Stoney, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Bretsky sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
Conway coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Ravindra has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Ravindra is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. And dropped. End of another disappointing over. Pant has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit, and they've held on to it. Great cricket.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Gaikwad ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
Good return back from the deep.
Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Ahmed coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Goes over the top with that shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Yep.
Nicely played. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Into the 16th over, the Super Kings are now...
Thakur, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
They'll get at least one here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
It's gone down. What a chance. On target there with that throw despite the distance. And dropped.
The batting team are now 146 for 3. Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
That's a solid shot. End of the over. 4 off it. The Super Kings are 150 for 3.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Yep.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
End of the 19th over, the Super Kings are now on 156.
Ahmed to finish this innings.
Change of bowling, the left armour is coming into the attack.
Great shot, through the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
No shot offered. And the innings comes to an end. The Super Giants will need 167 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Markram just about ready to go out in the middle. Ahmed coming in.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Ahmed straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
He's the new man in the middle, but for now, he's up at the bowler's end.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Jeez, timed that well.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Shot, should be runs here.
A few moves made in the field.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. There could be a couple if they hustle. Over the Super Giants, 17 for 1.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yes.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. This could be out. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
Britska, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. He's got their tail up.
There'll be runs here. Well-directed throwback.
End of the third over. The batting team are now 19 for 2.
Yep.
Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Good return there, back from the deep. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Nicely played. Runs one. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Cuts that off well in the infield. Everyone's gone up.
Yep.
End of the fifth over. The batting team are now 32 for 2.
Massive outside edge.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Well, that over improves their economy rate somewhat. Still work to be done, though. The captain can push the field a little bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. See how they go.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Big edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. The Super Giants starting to hit their stride now after a big over. The Super Kings in a whole heap of trouble.
Well, they've kept up their pace since the power play, but they still need more. Not sure how much they've got left to give.
Dubé coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, the delivery was poor, still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Yeah.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Could be close. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short.
Puran coming in the middle order. Fine looking left-handed batter as well. Can play shots all around the ground.
Perfectly timed. Dubé bounces back well after the previous over. Maybe some confidence returning.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. At least one on offer. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
4 overthrows. Oh, that throw was unnecessary, and as it turns out, pretty costly.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 59 for 3.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Left alone by the batter.
Yep.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Now 61 for 3.
Ravindra, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Coming into the attack.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Puran has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Ahmed back on now.
Pacer is coming into the attack.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? well played. Could be a quick single. Five runs in that over. The Super Giants are 77 for 3.
Well, they've kept up their pace since the power play, but they still need more. Not sure how much they've got left to give.
Going with spin now. Big edge. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's a solid shot.
Good return there, back from the deep.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Super Giants are 83 for 3.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Ravindra back into the attack. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Good return back from the deep.
Not fast enough to beat the middle of the bat. Bretsky, brilliant shot through the covers for 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That's the over. The Super Giants are 88 for 3.
They've put in a mammoth effort, especially the last few overs, and yet they still need more. It's going to be an exciting end to this match.
Flick down to fine leg for the single. Thick edge. There'll be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now on 91 for 3. Change of bowling. The spinner coming on to bowl.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Change of bowling. The figure spinner is coming on to bowl.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now 106 for 3. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Yes.
Oh, they scamper through for a single. Good running. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Yes.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Perfectly timed. Conway showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Yep.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. It's been a monumental game with runs aplenty, and despite going at 12 plus and over, they still need to accelerate even further.
Ravindra handed the ball for the final over.
Yep.
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, my, that's racing away.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Shot, should be runs here.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.